Come on in, everybody. For those who might wonder what type of clothes I have on, I'm the native of southern part of Africa. We are actually the natives of entire Africa, but we were being killed out. And since the white people found us in the southern part, that's why we are just labeled as the southern part of Africa natives. But really, if you know our story, blacks have killed us out, Arabs have killed us out. So we were actually rescued by the white people in the southern part of Africa. But now the white people are the devils and everybody else is angels. Can you believe that? So I am actually a Christian patriot. I call myself a Christian patriot. I stand with the Christians. I stand with the white people. If was it not for the white people, we were also could be wiped out. Yes, white people kill ourselves. Our white people also kill us, but they are the rescue. They rescue us, unfortunately, and we cannot. What is that? We cannot degrade that. And the whites are actually the ones who free the entire world. People think that the white people are the slave masters. No, whites were slaves too, and with the Bible, they also have to free themselves, and that's how they free the entire world. But it's a narrative that it's so deep in the blind-minded ones that they blame the white man, which was a customer, the Arabs, and even everybody all over, everybody, Chinese, whoever, everybody have. But luckily other people have killed out the black people. They successfully killed them out. Whites have actually the one who saved them in America and stuff. People don't tell the whole story of the story. The blacks were sold by their own blacks because blacks were slaved by Arabs. Arabs are the ones who own the slave trade. And we don't know if the Arabs will pay up. Nobody's even talking about the countries that the Arabs have taken in Africa. My dear, this is just, it is a web that you cannot, it's so much of lies and entangle. But that's not the reason we are here for. We are here for McDonald's. Listen to No Lives Matter. Yeah, no lives matter. If my life is not matter and only your life matter, then no life matter, because all lives matter. Okay, all lives matter. We cannot blame the black people for their slave master ancestors who sold them. We can't blame the whites too. We can't blame the Chinese who could have bought also black people. We can't blame the Arabs who really have the slave trade and kill out, genocide all the black people. I mean, we are talking about, what is this guy from Germany, Hitler? But what about the Arabs who took out the entire, nobody, guys, I know that the Germans also kill us and stuff like that, but when you see it was the guys, let's listen to him. It's not our story now. That's what it is. So I think my song somewhere is down.
Believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. And everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We could unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we bump, all about shooting guns and doing drugs.
I don't know if you guys have realized the blacks, it's after every 4 years. I don't know. I can only talk things that I watch on the TV and on CNA and the medias, that it's like every 4 years, if the election time, those blacks that is killed apparently by the police, that is mostly kind of important. Guys from America can let me know. And there's they call it Chirac. Chicago, they call it Chirac because it's blacks killing blacks more than police. I saw the videos that black people run into firearms and grab the police. So I don't know, guys. And there was this, and you know how the Chinese are, they position themselves very good. I will make a video about this Chinese police guy. He killed a black man in New York. So what happened was he came with the banner of Martin Luther King and say the system. So the thing was blame again on the white man. Yeah, I know, why I feel the white people, because I'm a slave of the black people, and white people save us. And even the blacks in America was given better life than the blacks in Africa. They don't yet have better lives from their own people. So come on now, let's not fake.
Whoa, the things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites, put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You a white supremacist. If you're not,
White supremacists. Blacks are supremacists too. Blacks are black supremacists, Chinese supremacists, Arab supremacy. We are the only ones in southern part of Africa which are still slaves. And what is it word, the people, the Uyghurs in China. Yeah, I think about them too, because they nobody talk about them. Actually, guys, the white people are the ones who free the world. Whites, they use the Bible that people don't want to like, or people talk about the Bible. Even those Arabs, it is the Bible. It's a whole Old Testament that they, should we say, they rob it. We cannot say anything, but because you don't want to find a suicide whole electrical person around you. Oh gosh, let's continue with the video.
I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no.
I remember when I was watching CNA, my darling, I used to watch CNA because they were like kind of having episodes of falling out from the story. Even if something happened, you could have to follow. It was like bringing all the pieces together. Meantime, this was in corruption news on his own. What? When I saw that I didn't really know Trump, and I didn't know American here, and then I knew the history, all that stuff. Even when Barack was elected, people were excited in Africa and stuff like that, and I was never excited about Barack. I was never, and when I started to kind of dig into him, that really, I never was a supporter of Barack. I wasn't. But because I remember I always could stand. When I see an American soldier die, I could stand and salute. Because I know how those people, you go and fight for other people. And sometimes your own government puts you in lies and you go and fight. You know what American soldiers have to go through? Because your own government puts you in lies, through lies. Like Stephen with Benghazi, with Hillary. When you follow things like that, and really Trump, I can give credit to Trump. He is the one who really, it's because of him that I know American history and most of the history and know most of the puzzles. And then with what I know, God really revealed everything to me, and that I can understand. And I can see and see through the Chinese. Did you ever saw them? They don't have any emotions on their faces. Come on now, let's not.
Lives matter. Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back. People hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap.
Indoctrinated by these. America and Europeans are actually their own children sold them out. Their own children calling themselves LGBT. You know how LGBT, even your gay brother, how they are. It's people, they are very slick. So, they are very slippery. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's actually what the white men who could they were sold out by that paralyzed the white people. Now, I will talk about the guns some different times because that is how they do unarm you. That is communism. The Chinese live actually capital life. The leaders of China live capital life, but the people live communism. There is no better system than the European system. I did not see it yet.
The government abuses us, it's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included.
All lives matter. Even the lives killed by the black people in Iraq, in Chicago, it does matter. Lives that is killed by blacks in California, it does matter. The people that is us, which is enslaved by black people, our lives matter. Some people, Bushman people, our lives matter. Our lives matter too. The ones that blacks still have in slavery, that the blacks are killing, their lives matter too. It's not just the white cops killing the blacks that lives matter. Every life matter. Our lives matter. The Chinese are robbing our resources and stuff like. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? Now, the Chinese have actually positioned themselves in Africa, and the Chinese in Africa, they are kind of the same characters. It's people who, Chinese. You can't see that. I don't even want to talk about that,
All colors fall under laws that govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, the music we make, all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, whoa. We watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we can't break away from.
That's what is happening in America. The liberals have actually positioned themselves in the so-called the what is it called, the African American those fight. That's where the liberals position themselves. So the Chinese also have positioned themselves there. You see what I'm trying to say? That's from where the Chinese, through the money, fight the American government. Oh gosh, let me not go.
Control the culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter.
So that's what they are doing, screaming and saying, you know what I mean? And did you know that liberals are actually the racist people? White liberals are very racist people. But by the time a black is coming to them, then they're going to tell them he's a nigger. But you know what I mean? Come on now. When the white liberals are saying, what do I know? I'm an African. When the white liberals say you are a nigger, then that means that he's an ally. On CNA, that's what they are saying. He's an ally, and then he's forgiven. But once it's just an ordinary white person, whether they know he's a Republican or not, that's a trouble. They don't want that.
We do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
No lives matter.
The music will make you dumb. The media makes you hate. And they control them both. There ain't no escape. They put the world in a state of chaos. Economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white, or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer and control is the payoff.
Economy crashes. That is what is happening with Biden. Guys, I don't even... What does one say? You know what is happening in America? You know, Biden is all over the place, but the news doesn't... they don't show that. But was it just Trump? They could have shown that. And how they started to label Trump as a white supremacist. Trump was their friend until he ran against them and exposed them. Okay?
Screaming from the rooftops, beat No lives matter. If we do what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter.
Yeah, guys, that's the end of it. So it was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please share my videos and comment and subscribe. And until next time, see you from the native land to you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, patriots, for fighting so hard. I see you and fight so hard. Fight hard, because your forefathers free the world. You can be proud. Your forefathers, not Chinese, not Arabs, your forefather free the world, okay? There were some who have made that opportunity, because you are also slave. You have to explain to the one in the back in the class. I don't want to say retarded, because I don't want to be disrespectful to those. But you know what I mean, guys? Fight. Stand up. Your forefathers free the world. Your forefathers were customers of the slaves that the Arabs were sold. You know what I mean? Stand up. Viva patriots, viva. Viva patriots, viva. Viva Trump, viva. Freedom for Trump. Backs, hands off Trump. Viva Trump, viva. Patriot, please support us, the natives of southern part of Africa. Support the white people in South Africa. They help us, but they have been labeled, it's not true. Not everything is true they are telling you, okay? Stop the lorry. Okay, until next time. Bye-bye.